All right. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another live stream day today. I'm excited to be here. Hope that you guys are excited to see here. So it's kind of interesting in Sea of Stars here. Last time we played, we ended up splitting up the party to handle several individual tasks to allow us to basically bake a giant loaf of bread in order to appease some long sleeping death machine or something. I don't know exactly what. So essentially, all of my individual characters are split up now into pairs, with each person having a copy of my alchemist friend here. So that's kind of the shtick that we're doing now. It's rather odd, but you know, what are you gonna do? So see, we are now on Kiln Mountain, which was before something else that I don't remember now. But it's been renamed because it will now be the kiln for our giant loaf of bread that we're making. Because this is a totally normal thing to do. And I believe that these two have the responsibility of like sealing off the mountain so that we're able to do the steps. Very exciting. That was odd. Huh. I wonder why that happened. Maybe he was like really close to dying, but I didn't quite make it. You know, I have a wonderful taste in my mouth. I had dessert, and it was a Rice Krispie treat, but it wasn't a Rice Krispie treat. It was made with Fruity Pebbles instead, and it was amazing and delicious. I did quite enjoy it. I want to go back for that treasure chest. Oh, nice. Igneous stone. For anybody unfamiliar with the geology, an igneous rock is a rock formed by volcanic activity. And then, if anybody is really, really curious, the other main types of rocks are sedimentary and... Don't tell me I know this. Got igneous, sedimentary, and... Like, there's heat and pressure, and now I don't remember what it is. It's gonna bug me now. Well, oh, dang, what is that? I imagine that I'll remember it. But either way. This. Come on, buddy. Seriously? Oh. Timing for these attacks is really tough. Very confusing. Oh well. And we shouldn't have much farther to go. So last time I completed getting a scale from like a river god thing, and I also got what was the other thing that I got? I got some other MacGuffin that I needed in order to bake the giant loaf of bread. Just don't remember what it is offhand. Let's do the Moonerang. We do the Sailor Moon thing. Incidentally, I'm pretty excited. For me, at least, this week is a shorter week. Here in the US, we had a holiday on Monday. So it's nice getting a little bit of an extra break from work stuff. Albeit not overly necessary. But it's still nice to have on occasion. As you know, work can be tough. But that's okay. Oh, we leveled up. Awesome. I thought I broke something. I'm sure that there's some kind of a fancy how to do when it comes to this stuff, but I honestly don't know what it is. Like, for example, with that guy, with Roshan, I have no idea if he technically has a physical attack, or if all of his stuff is magic. It might be described somewhere, but I just don't remember. Because that's kind of how my brain works sometimes. So, incidentally, for anybody who either doesn't remember or doesn't know, the reason that we're making this giant loaf of bread is to appease a slumbering god thing, but at the same time, our friend Garl is on his literal last legs. He drank a potion that's enabling him to survive, even though he really shouldn't be surviving anymore. So we basically have to do this so that we can save him, and all will be well and good and happy-ish. That's the intent anyway. So we had to go and collect all the various MacGuffins. Buttons. What's the other type of rock? Igneous? Sedimentary? Metamorphic! That's the one. Ha! I remember. Okay. I'm a very stable genius, as the kids say. See, now I'm just confused by this whole thing. Okay, so see, that time he didn't do the thing where he buries himself and attacks me. And see, that one's not doing it either. Huh, very strange. Incidentally, this feels more and more like Mario RPG the more I play it. It also had a volcano level. Everybody loves a good volcano level. Hey, look, it's Rev! The Metamorphic Power Rangers. Whatever, Rev. I couldn't remember it, okay? I was just talking about rocks. Even though geology is a fake science. That's right, I said it. Come at me. Okay, see, here it did it again. Get it. Geology is a hard science. But tish. Rev over here got jokes. That sucks. And at least stop one of them. And stop both. Tectonics! It sounds so dramatic. Invertebrate biology is a soft science. Ha ha ha. Alrighty, so funny. Ha ha ha. No idea what the timing on that is supposed to be. Ah, man. The little pushy puzzle thing. I don't understand how these can be perfectly frictionless surfaces. Feels super unrealistic. And yes, that is the part I'm complaining about. In this obviously otherwise hyper-realistic simulation. Oh, mac and cheese, nice. I am a fan of a quality mac and cheese. I hope it was delicious, Rev. Okay, now was this like boxed mac and cheese, or was it like legit mac and cheese, like you have to make a bechamel? So I'm just saying, if you don't need no bechamel, then what are you even doing? Boxed! Shame. I mean, at least it's the good kind of box. Incidentally, I can't say anything because I don't remember the last time I made actual mac and cheese. So, I got nothing. What? I blocked that. Alright. I have these interesting boulder puzzles here. Okay, so we're making an artificial island. You know, it's games like this that make me wonder, similar to things with like Tomb Raider, like, oh, this, you know, mysterious thing has not been opened or seen by human eyes in 10,000 years. Hey, look, machine gun ammo. Like, everything is perfectly set up for me to just so happen to be able to make it across with basically zero issues. Seems odd. So, you know, Rev, it's interesting that you mentioned that. I fully agree. Do I need anything? I don't know. That was a cork made out of cypress. So what was I saying? The when it comes to certain meals, it's definitely perfectly acceptable to get good quality store-bought stuff, because sometimes it's really not worth it to make the stuff from scratch. It simply isn't. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I don't know, there's some meals that are like that. So like lasagna, for example. I'm perfectly fine getting Costco lasagna. That stuff is delicious, right? Or Costco pizza, or Costco hot dogs. But yeah, mac and cheese and let's see what else. Now I can rock a red sauce. You know, like I can make a really good red sauce. It's delicious. But yeah, having to do like the whole bechamel thing and everything. Same thing like with croissants. Like making those things from scratch is a biatch and a half. It's absolutely brutal. Totally not worth it. You absolutely can, but it's inadvisable at best, in my opinion, which is not worth much. Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here. I don't think I'm able to get 2 arcane hits here. Yeah, I only got 1. Well, that sucks. Well, at least it hits everybody. Are you serious? Yeah, exactly, Rev. Same thing. Ramen noodles from scratch, or, I mean, any Asian noodle. You know, you can do udon, or rice noodles, or lo mein, or whatever. You can absolutely make it all from scratch if you really want to. It's just highly inadvisable, because it doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, the dough laminators are awesome. I love watching those things in action. Yeah, trying to make any sort of layered dough like that from scratch without a laminator, like just doing it with a rolling pin, is absolutely brutal. Would not recommend. I mean, it's incredible if you can do it, but honestly, you won't notice a taste difference by and large. At least that's my experience personally. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? I mean, there's not much point in just removing a random lock. Guess we'll just do this. I still don't know what the timing is, but... So suffice to say, some things are absolutely worth just buying. And that's okay. And we need to be okay with that. As they say, be okay. with being okay. Is that a thing? Is that a saying? If it's not, I'm making it one. I should probably heal. Okay. Oh dang, that's a lot. He took 5 damage. I don't know how I'm supposed to do the extra blocks against him. This doesn't have the right ones. Right. I mean, the only thing that I can potentially do is just this might be one of those so-called supposed to lose things. I do, Rev. I need to watch my health. It is not going well. That said, I am far too busy thinking about all the various delicious things that you may as well just buy, because even if you do make it at home, why? Why did you? It doesn't really taste better. Hey, look at that! We did it! Go us. Okay, so we cleared out the volcano so we can use it as a giant oven to make our giant loaf of bread. Now we need to grow all the stuff. For Garl! Incidentally, we are doing all of this so that we can get into the Epitomous Sea of Stars, because we have not actually been there yet. After playing through a fair portion of this game. Hey look, it's the Stardew Valley portion of our game. So now we use like some kind of a magical scale or something or other to make the soil grow like instantly. Hooray, we got wheat! Stealth Joshua Weissman recipe. I mean, I don't know how stealthy it is. It seems kind of blatant to me personally. I don't know if I trust her. But my instincts have been absolutely terrible this entire game. So don't listen to me. Yay, Zephyr! So Malcolmud is a wizard magic user dude. He's gonna help us dig tunnels. Oh, okay. It's just listed from... Well, okay, fine. That's... I mean, to be fair, we have noted throughout this game many references to the real world. It's one of those things where, you know how Deadpool blatantly and obviously breaks the fourth wall? These guys obviously break it, but they do it as though it's like you're smart for realizing that they did it, but it's really not. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's kind of like what happened to the Big Bang Theory around like the middle of season 5, when, in my opinion, it just started going. I thought it was pretty good. But you know what they say about opinions. Just need a moment. He is literally on borrowed time. It is a potion called borrowed time that is keeping him alive until he finishes his thing. This is step 1 to making the sandwich is grow your own wheat. I mean, yeah, basically. And I mean, truth be told, if you really want to make your own sandwich, that's how you do it. Gotta grow your own wheat. I mean, what, you buy flour from the store? What's wrong with you? What are you gonna do when the zombie apocalypse hits? Huh? Huh? Just go to the store? No. Not gonna happen. You also have to mine your own salt. Now, how do you get the yeast? That's what I wonder. I mean, I guess you could have unleavened bread for your sandwich. But still. You also need to set up a water wheel so that you can run your, what is it? Grinding house? Mill. That's the word. Grinding house. I don't know what I was thinking of. Isn't that a movie? Did even Pandemic? No! Okay, wild yeast in a sourdough starter, but how can you make a sourdough starter without the starting yeast? See, this is the problem. You don't just randomly find a sourdough starter lying around. Aw, I hope you like. You can look too. Oh, so you mix sugar, flour, and water together, and then you let it get infected by yeast? I mean, you can do that, but that's really dangerous because it's not only yeast that's going to like that. You're very likely to get fungus and bacteria and all sorts of nasties up in there. Just saying. Alright, yeah, there goes the flour. Need some more, need it, need it, need it. Yay! Giant flour. Okay, I know it's a well-known process because bread has been around since before humans, practically. Like, before we can call ourselves Homo sapiens, virtually. But, still, I'm just saying. I'm gonna get infected with more than just yeast. But fundamentally, yes. Yes, yeast can outperform bacteria when it comes to growth. Not to mention, none of it really matters once it's all in the oven, or over the lava, in this case. How long are we going to let this thing bake for? Also, we didn't even let it rise. Aw, share more memories. Oh, Carl! A monocle? What? Ah. Eight hours? Good lord. Aw, Carl loves us. See, I'm wondering the same thing, Rev. How is it that we're not all dead, burst into flame, like a long time ago? Literally standing in a volcano. But here we are, arguing about whether or not yeast can outcompete bacteria when you're making your bread in your volcano. I was already out of reach. Oh, Garl, you're so lovable. Poof! How did he manage to score that thing? That's what I want to know. You know, I'm still not convinced. He could still be a bad guy. $27 love. What is this? They're playing tennis? Oh, okay. You score it. Oh, Rev, you're so hilarious. That's why we keep him around. Yay. What do you mean you have to finish it? You're not doing anything now. You're waiting for it to bake. Literally. Oh, that's right. It was like some kind of weird crystal power something or other. Oh, the wind! That's what it was, because we need to blow the smell across the way to wake up the sleeping whatever thing. Because the wind is always Zephyr, because of reasons. So this dragon has been asleep for many millennia. And the whole point is that it exudes air which creates music in this mountain through the various holes in it. I think it's kind of a cool little backstory. But for whatever reason, he had to wake up and come eat bread so that we could get to the Sea of Stars because of reasons. You know, video game reasons. Oh yeah, Homie is super racist. We know this. Unprecedented act of goodness and generosity. Hates the Franks. The elements have soothed my long tormented soul. It's just bread, really. Aw, a new beginning. Oh, give him a new name. Atreyu! Oh, come on. I couldn't have been the only one who thought that. Come on. You can name your dragon. What are your ambitions? Martha. My past was one of anger and destruction, but you have shown me the way to a higher purpose. Aww. See, he was racist, but he's not anymore. If he ever fights Batman or Superman. Where did you hear that name? Where did you hear that name? Honor your memory by becoming a devoted caterer. Oh, just wait until he books his first party in Beverly Hills. Has to deal with like a bridezilla. It's gonna be terrible. So bad. Butler? Really? Sinclair? Will the dragon work for scale? Badum tish. Wentworth? Wentworth. Aw, Garl. I'm still not convinced Garl isn't a bad guy. Something about the Sea of Stars. Aww, Garl. Garl's the cinnamon roll, not the bad guy. He's here just to suffer. Oh, poor Garl. It is true, we get to fly again. Save your energy, why? He's on borrowed time. We heard like 18,000 times, Homie is dead. He's basically a zombie right now. He's being kept alive by sheer will. That's all. Yeah, see, we don't even know what the Sea of Stars is. Fleshmancer. Man, I'm never gonna get over that name. Also the bad person. Maybe not every day. Oh, Garl. No, Garl. Oh, dang. Again, we knew it was coming, but it's still sad. Could have sworn he was going to be the bad guy. Dang. See, I was kind of expecting a recovery too, Rev. It just seems like the thing to do. But... I'm glad you like the kiln. Okay, it's not the tree's fault. I'm sorry, but it isn't. Oh wow, it's been a couple of weeks. We still don't know what the shtick with the captain is. We know that she came up and said there was like the magical council of giants, and she said Garl has the will to perform this task. And they were like, oh dang, it's her. But we still don't know who or what her deal is. Next adventure. Oh. Time has come to do something. Oh dang. So the giants also seem to note that Valerie and Zane, the two solstice warriors, so this is Zane, Valerie was the one we just saw, are more the embodiment of the sun and moon than is typical. It seemed, at least. A monocle in a cookie jar. Aww. And see, we all thought he was a bad guy. Erlina. So, Erlina is a treacherous traitor of treachery. Okay, there, see, the Sky Giants Council. Garl. Okay, yeah, see? Luana and Solon. Okay, ultimate attacks. Dang. Let's do it. My third, oh yay, my third medieval manuscript point. Maybe someday I'll have 100. Okay. Okay, now I don't want to be that guy, but now I don't have a full party anymore. Am I gonna find a new person or? Now, I said I don't want to be that guy. Okay? So. Asking a question. Nothing more. I'm gonna take all of their vegetables. Why? Because I'm in mourning. Alright. Actually, let me see what this says. Alright. Visit the giants again. Alright, let's see what we got this time. It has. Hey, look, there he is! Flying along back there. Wentworth or whatever his name is. Oh, peas and carrots, peas and carrots. Rabble, rabble. Infinitely great within the infinitely small. You have to be registered? What is this? Captain Cliche. Called J.G. Wentworth. I remember those ads. It's so terrible. Okay, so I'm guessing she's been to the Sea of Stars before at some point. Next! Solar Blade Dancer. That's what his official, like, thing is. He is a Solar Blade Dancer. Okay. Go with that. Alchemist? They don't even need to hear from him. They know. Yar, pirate captain. Keenathan. Roll a name, please. Oh, is he not allowed to come? Oh, they're making whispers. Wait, what? Oh, this guy. Wait, found her? I'm not getting the joke. Oh, dang. So are they just gonna like move their chairs and we jump through the clouds or something? Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me. Come on, guys. No. Okay, she's back to being Sarai. I'm just saying. She is supposed to be Pirate Captain Kriya Shay or something. She's lying on her resume is all I'm saying. She needs to pick an identity and stick with it. Dang it, now I have that stupid tune stuck in my head, Rev. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. Don't worry, I'm not sponsored or anything. I don't even know who that is, other than he's a lawyer. I don't know where he's even allowed to practice. The US is really weird about reciprocal bar entrance. I feel like I should have allowed myself to get kicked by that giant. Probably would have been faster. See, I'm never quite sure if I can or should go to certain places. Whee! Anybody else notice that we were going the opposite direction from the whirlpool? A whim away, 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 a whim. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Come on, everybody. The lions. No, okay. Good song, Rev. Trek to the center of the world. Okay, then. It's nice that the names of the locations are very clear as to what they are and represent. Hey look, it's a weird ghost cloud thing. I don't understand. Okay, that is Mallow. I am saying right now, that is Mallow. With, like, the punch gloves. And we are basically in Star Road right now. Even though we went to the center of the Earth instead of floating up around the top. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I get it. These are supposed to be like, you know, the, what's it called? The, not ghosts, but kind of like apparitions of the various bad guys that I fought throughout my time here. But this seriously feels very much like Star Road from Mario RPG. Oh, come on! He's got 1 health left! Are you serious? Boo! 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 Live! Dirty live! Ew. Seriously, we're just going through all of the various bad guys that we fought over the course of game. I mean, not that it's bad by any means, it's just kind of odd. I mean, literally, we have 1 fight, we fall down. Have a fight, fall down. Have a fight, fall down. Ah, here we are, the actual Sea of Stars. And there we are on the Vesper team. Okay, I pushed the button for the map, but the map is not coming up. I just like go, oh, look, giant, bright, shining light. Maybe that's where I should go. Ah, sweet zombie Jesus. Okay, nobody told me that we were going to have hyperspace gates in the Sea of Stars. The fudge? This is legit trippy, yo. I don't know what I'm gathering or why it matters. I assumed there were going to be obstacles that I had to dodge. This is just plain trippy, yo. No idea what's going on here. Absolutely no clue. Is there a save point in the center of the Earth? Kind of hope so. It's time go. The fudge! Okay, I was joking earlier about the robots. Is this some kind of wackadoodle, like, trippy, weird, what's it called? Like, Horizon Zero Dawn type of shtick? What else had similar stuff? I know there are others that had a similar shtick. Phantasy Star, that's another great one. Okay, homie legit shot me with a gun. I'm just saying, I may be shooting him, but I'm doing so by chucking potions at this mofo. That's it. Conflagrate! I wonder if there's always a way for you to be able to undo those locks. Okay, I feel like this is cheating at this point. He's got helpers. I don't have helpers. Okay. That's the first time I've ever used that. It's definitely unique. Power shot! Oh, bugger. Oh, he went Galaga on us and used one of his own dudes. I wonder if you know what Galaga is. Kinda doubt it. Seriously, how is this not tripping everybody out? As far as the fudge is all this stuff. What is this giant creature made entirely of metal? And why is it shooting at me? Okay, come on, Captain. Tell us something useful. Oh, dang. Homegirl is a Terminator. What the fudge? Oh, dang. Sank the moon into the ocean? That's rude. Oh, dang. Ooh. Oh, dang. Oh, of course, flying piece of land. Cerulean Island? Okay, it's Pokemon now, you guys. This is also a little bit of Chrono Trigger. Seriously though, that was freaking hardcore. Like, what the fudge? I can see why the giant bros were just like, yeah, whatever, next. Because they knew who she was. Okay, so here, let's turn around and let's save here. Can't make camp. I have to find a save point. Okay, we're going the opposite direction again. Seriously, does anybody else get Chrono Trigger vibes? Kind of coupled with Link to the Past. Because we have this kind of Dark World-ish shtick. This looks like a save point. Well, that is certainly intriguing. But it is time to head out for today. So, with that, thank you all so much for stopping by. Hope that you enjoyed it. I know I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's pretty freaking awesome. But that said, I'm expecting, hopefully, theoretically, going to be here for the what's it called? For the Saturday time. I don't believe I've got anything going on. Think about it. But as of right now, we're planning on it. So we'll see how it goes. But you all take care of yourselves. Stay safe and be well. And if I don't see you on Saturday for whatever reason, then I will see you whenever I do see you. So take care and enjoy your factory-produced derelicts and your lions sleeping in the evening and all of that good whatnots. So bye-bye, everybody.